Hi, my name's Danielle, and I'm an educator here at Vital Plus for Gernetic. And today I'd like to introduce a webinar that Carla Oliveira from Gernetic, who is an international trainer for Gernetic. And I was very lucky in that a few years ago, I got to go to Portugal and have training with Carla. She is a wealth of knowledge. She actually worked personally with Dr. Albert Laporte, so she really learned from the horse's mouth. So just to let you know a little bit about what she's going to be talking about today, she's going to be talking obviously about Gernetic and its history. She's going to be talking about the chateau. She's going to be talking a little bit about the formulations and where we get the ingredients from and how we create them. One of the things that I found really interesting from this discussion was that she talks about how Gernetic, and she uses the word homeopathic, but she doesn't mean homeopathic, she means small dosage, as in homeopathically dosed, as in small dosage. So the way that they work with dosing the ingredients in Gernetic is really interesting. In the industry, we often hear people talking about how much is in it, how many, what percentage. And really the Gernetic philosophy is a little bit different to that. It's using the optimum amount. So we don't suffocate the cells, so we don't overstimulate the system. And that's one of the things that she's going to talk about. She's also going to talk about the fermentation and how we actually get the ingredients for Gernetic. So one of the things that they do is they take algae and they take plant extracts, and they're going to actually ferment them, and they use enzymes and bacteria to break that down into those amino acids. She's going to talk about the transdermal delivery of Gernetic and making sure that we get those ingredients really to the heart of the cell. She'll look at the different ways that the products are incorporated and delivered to the skin. She'll also finish by talking about our beloved Synchro, and she's going to discuss some of the wonderful results that they've achieved with Synchro, how they use it as a poultice over burns, and some of the great, amazing before and afters that we've got. So I'm going to hand you over to Carla and enjoy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carla Oliveira. I am the technical coordinator of Gernetic Portugal and also a master trainer at Gernetic International. And I am very happy to be here with you today. I am here to tell you a story of a visionary man who was passionate about human body and skin health. The founder of Gernetic International, the biologist and gerontologist Dr. Albert Laporte, put his experience at the service of the research in dermatology and in skin treatments. Reaching the heart of the cell with all the active ingredients present in the products has always been his objective. Château d'Ancelet, the home of Gernetic International, a charming location far from cities and pollution in the south of France, perfect for research and development of high-tech products for healthy, beauty, and care. Gernetic is distributed in the 5 continents. We have more than 20,000 beauty salons, medical clinics, and spas where our products are used in a daily basis. Unique, perfectly microdosed formulas ensure skin penetration. All our active materials are homeopathically dosed. Infinitesimal dissolution does not create habit, saturation, or causes any rejection or allergies. This is why the active materials is diluted homeopathically and makes the treatment gentle, long-lasting, and effective. When the decomposition of active materials penetrates our body through the skin and it is absorbed by our blood system, it is put into circulation through our meridians and deliver this nutrition to each of our organ cells. We use biotechnology, which is considered a green chemistry, as the main method of producing active ingredients. And we may say that we have about 178 plant extracts and 19 marine extracts inside our products, all obtained through biotechnology. And the process can be summarized as follows. So, we select the organisms or even biological materials such as microorganisms and or enzymes to produce the desired active or sets of actives. Then, these selected organisms are cultivated under, of course, under controlled conditions to increase their population. Placed together with the initial active ingredients or set of active ingredients, multiplication is promoted through a biologic process like fermentation or even enzymatic transformation. The final result, the final product result of this multiplication is then purified to remove impurities and to ensure the high quality of the final product. The final product contains the ideal doses of vitamins, amino acids, and minerals, as well as peptides with specific functions that stimulate and balance cell functions. We also offer plant essential oils that are 100% pure and highly concentrated. We use the skin as a mean of penetration, and the skin measures almost 2 square meters and weighs approximately 3 kilograms. It has the aim to protect the body from external aggressions, and it influences the body regulation. It also performs sensory, immunological, and also biochemical functions. It acts as a mirror of what is happening internally, revealing all the imbalances and expressing the body needs. Gernetic uses the skin as the only mean of penetration of our active ingredients. And our products use always one of these 3 possible routes. The intercellular one, which means between epidermal cells. The transcellular directly crosses the stratum corneum and the lipidic extracellular matrix, and also the transfollicular and the transglandular route, which means that it penetrates taking advantage of the hair follicle or even the sweat gland. For the absorption of a substance to take place, certain requirements must be met. Penetrate the corneal layer, release the active ingredient, and also diffuse it. Structure, dosing, and concentration of active ingredients are decisive for this process. A product is normally composed by several parts: water, oils, and also active ingredients. Water is 3.5 times bigger than the skin structure, so we put it in the product to provide comfort during the application. Oils are 2.7 times bigger than the skin structure, and we put them inside the product to promote soothness to the surface of the skin. The really ones who are going to penetrate are vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. So vitamins are 100 times smaller than the skin structure. Minerals, like magnesium, for instance, are 1,000 times smaller than the skin structure. And the amino acids, like methionine, are 10,000 times smaller than the skin structure. The way in which the transport vehicles for these nutrients is organized in the product formulation, it's also very important to the penetration process. The work of Dr. Laporte in burn units in France and Belgium awakened him the need to develop a product that was capable to deeply regenerate the skin by promoting each cell all the essential nutrients. Thus, what would later become the first genetic product was created, a cocktail of active ingredients applied as a poultice to the skin healthy area, not only to nourish the body from the within, but regenerating the burn areas of the tissue. But to arrive to the perfect combination in this formula, Dr. Laporte began his research by performing hundreds of biopsies and analysis of organisms. Among these biopsies, we highlight those performed on certain key organs, which he considered the most important in his research, such as liver, pancreas, thymus, and even ovaries. He performed about 600 biopsies on livers and about 700 on ovaries. And he did that in people who were young, old, sick, healthy, and even with different races. This whole work allowed him to deeply understand the function of each organ studied, what he needs to be healthy and balanced, and therefore what it lacks when it becomes unbalanced or saturated. Designed to be and to meet the basic skin nutrition and regeneration needs, Synchro really embodies the entire concept, method, and philosophy that still guide us today in the legacy left by Dr. Laporte. Within this product, we have actives capable of balancing the function of organs like liver, skin, or even thymus cells. These products contain active ingredients such as Buex to soften and protect the skin from dehydration, calendula oil extract that stimulates microcirculation, decongests, heals, and also have very strong antioxidant properties. We have Epiricum oil extract that promotes healing and has an anti-inflammatory and antiseptic action. And we have a very large combination of trace elements, oligopeptides, and amino acids to stimulate all cellular activities and the tissue regeneration. These are just some of the cases treated with Synchro. This is an arm of an 80-year-old man that was bitten by a dog and treated with Synchro during 60 days. Another case of a hand regeneration after an accident, 40 days after using Synchro. And this is a case that appeared to us about a year ago, which is a baby burned with hot water. These photographs have 60 days between them with the use of Synchro. Nowadays, way of life, immune system becomes rather low, and the very metabolic process slow down with age. So as a reflection of this, the skin tissue loses essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, and that leaves the skin dehydrated, malnourished, and without elasticity or shine. Physiologically, the skin has its own regeneration system and can repair itself. Any damage of the tissue induces a succession of physiological response. The use of products rich in the essential nutrients necessary for this healing process to occur it will lead to the creation of repair tissues in a faster and more efficient way. For all these reasons, we can guarantee the safety using of genetic products during pregnancy, breastfeeding, in the early children, even in young people. But even with this general guarantee, each case requires a personalized diagnosis so that the best set of products for each situation can be recommended. Still thinking about how products act when regeneration is possible, we can also talk about the world of advanced aesthetics, of aesthetic medicine, of plastic surgery, and we can say that Gernetic has entered with enormous success in all of these situations, but also in terms of procedures and oncology patients. So we can assure you that we have the best results possible in all of the situations where skin regeneration is needed, both aesthetic or medical fields. Genetic products provide unique results combined with well-being and relaxation. So every day, our research allows us to evolve and meet customers' expectations exactly. The research of Gernetic brings us recognition of our products through several areas of study: skin repair, skin aging, skin irritation, hyperpigmentation, slimming, and several others. Gernetic International offers a comprehensive response across a full range of cosmetic products. It offering support for skin with problems to beauty treatments for face, body, hands, feet, and scalp. Whatever the requirements are, the adept product care is found in Gernetic International line. I want to thank you very much for your time here today, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you.